That don't smell like dirty clothes.
What do you mean? I'm about to show you. This been sitting there for months and months and months and months and months.
You got to open that up all the way. What is that?
Huh?
What is that?
Dirty thing?
No. Pull it out. What the Get the in! Put your hands up!
What begins as a routine traffic stop takes a horrifying turn when officers detect a strange, putrid smell coming from the vehicle. The search that follows uncovers a secret so disturbing it defies belief, leaving multiple officers visibly shaken, physically ill, and utterly enraged by one of the most vile discoveries ever made.
All right, this is all fair use, man. First and foremost, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Arakakadash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone, who rule well and teach well. It's Brother Yahushai Zion. Now, this is a disturbing video, brothers, so it's graphic, but it's for learning and education. So ultimately, and what we're learning here is, that, man, there's a couple of scriptures that come to mind. All wickedness is little to the wickedness of a woman. Then, when you find out the malintent behind this and the lies, it's just as egregious as Ananias and Sapphira. It's just as egregious, only there's murder involved. You know what I mean? So this is the type of stuff that, the Lord hates all of this. We're going to get into Proverbs, the 6th chapter, starting with the 16th verse in a second. But just want to put the details out of this case. Listen.
I need you to calm down. I need you to calm down. I need you to focus. Listen, calm down.
We need to verify. We don't know what this is.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
The following is based on official police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before until now. In Essex, Maryland, just after 11 p.m. on July 28, 2021, an officer with the Baltimore County Police Department approaches a vehicle for a traffic stop.
How you doing? All right, you got your license and registration on you? Well, you know why I pulled you over?
Now, bear in mind, throughout this interaction, this woman has 2 dead bodies, 2 children in her back seat, wrapped up. I mean, they took the time to sit there and wrap them up. And she claims that later on, spoiler alert, she claims later on that basically she was disciplining the child and then the child was unresponsive. So first and foremost, if you discipline your children, you're not supposed to hit them and strike them in the face. All right, that's absolutely egregious. All right, if anything, you could lightly tap them on the backside or the meat of the thigh. You know what I mean? That's it, just a little tap to discipline them so they understand, okay, don't do that. You know what I mean? You don't do stuff like this. This is egregious. And she's just an aunt as well. Okay, so she later on is going to talk, and spoiler alert again, because I have to summarize it, just to provide the context. And then the other child ended up dying as well as a result of injuries that she said they were just playing. Now, clearly she's lying, because how do you kill one child by accident from discipline and the other one gets killed by playing? She's a liar. And just put it in context, everything you're about to hear right now, it's going to just make you understand the wickedness of our people is out of control, man. This is why the Lord is going to destroy 2/3 of the nation of Israel.
You know what the speed limit is?
No.
Okay. Speed limit is 35.
Oh.
And you was doing well over it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I swear I only thought I was going 40.
The driver, 33-year-old Nicole Michelle Johnson, hands over a state ID. Sitting beside her in the front seat is a friend who she calls BB. The officer heads back to his cruiser to run a registration, but the information doesn't quite check out.
And this lady might be a witch doctor. I'm not sure, because later on, which is, again, spoiler alert, because I have to kind of summarize the video. I don't got time to play this whole thing. You can watch the video. And I'm going to spoil it. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Don't watch this video. Turn the video off and go watch it if you want to watch it first. All right. But anyways, they find 2 teddy bears with the necks tied around them, and it says something on there. So I don't know if this lady was with this African lady doing witchcraft or voodoo, or if this was a sacrifice. Because you see, she got that dreadlock hair too, this woman in question. And the woman with her, the heavy set, I don't know what tribe she from Africa or something, but she ultimately could potentially be a witch doctor. She just not saying nothing about it and trying to keep her out of it, but it could be a sacrifice.
If not found or on file.
Temple. So you don't have a driver license?
No.
Okay. And also, this vehicle is not even registered. Those tags in there are fake tags. This car has to be towed.
Can I get my stuff out of it?
Yeah, you get everything out of it, but how long did you have this car?
Like almost 30 days.
As the officer returns to his cruiser to issue citations, Nicole and BB exit the vehicle. Nicole walks to the rear and opens the trunk, revealing several large bags tightly packed inside.
Ms. Johnson, you come over here. So you got pulled over for the same stuff already?
But that's why I went, and I really thought I got good tags.
You gotta be careful with that
I know.
stuff off the internet and all that kind of stuff like that. That stuff don't even be legit.
Like you literally see, like we literally, well, not her, but me and my kids literally living in the car. Like,
Ms. Johnson, I just need you to sign this. This is basically telling you that you have to go to Kelso Drive Courthouse within 5 days to request a court date. If you don't request a court date within 5 days, they can issue a warrant for your arrest. This is not meant to guilt.
Be here in 5 days. I swear to God. Like I can't go through anymore. Like,
Can you just take me home, please?
I can't.
I can't take you. It's in the city. I can't go down there. There you go. This is not meant to guilt or just anything like that. Just basically saying
I'm
like.
telling you, it's cool. I won't be here tomorrow. Tonight is my last night. What am I going to do? Like I swear to
No, I still got to do my job and try to explain to you.
I know, but I'm just saying.
So
like,
just explain
I'm not even talking about in Baltimore. Watch tomorrow, y'all are gonna see me on the news. Y'all are gonna see me make my big debut. I swear to God.
You heard what she said? You're going to see me on the news, because she was ultimately going to be wanted for killing somebody. And she knew that she was about to get caught because she got 2 dead children sitting in her car decomposing. That means that it's been past 3 days. So she had these children wrapped up in plastic bags for over 3 days. And I believe it's well over 3 days because the officer catches wind of the smell. Again, an egregious, disgusting offense. I want to go to the scripture real quick. Absolutely egregious, and it goes back to knowingly lying. So when you knowingly lie, man, it's something egregious. It's real bad, real bad. Okay. Acts chapter 5 verse 1. It says, "But a certain man named Ananias with Sapphira his wife sold the possession and kept back part of the price. His wife also being privy to it." So this is the intent. "And brought a certain part and laid it at the apostles' feet. But Peter said, Ananias, why hath Satan," which is Satan, "filled thine heart to lie to the Holy Spirit and to keep back part of the price of the land? Whilst it remained, was it not thine own? And after it was sold, was it not in thine own power? Why hast thou conceived this thing in thine heart? Thou hast not lied unto men, but unto the Most High." Yeah, because again, when you commit these offenses, it gets caught up to the Most High. Okay, that's why you got to ask for forgiveness day and night, man, for sins that you may have committed unknowingly, man. Okay? Or knowingly, shoot. Sometimes the flesh is just not good, man. That's why we need out of these bodies. Okay? Verse 5, it says, "And Ananias, hearing these words, fell down and gave up the ghost. And great fear," which means he died, "and great fear came on all them that heard these things." Okay, it says, "And the young men arose, wound him up, and carried him out and buried him." Okay, so that's ultimately the punishment for lying egregiously. And this woman, again, committed murder and is lying egregiously. What do you think her punishment is going to be?
The officer has no idea her bizarre comment will soon become a shocking reality. With the tow truck on its way, Nicole sits on the sidewalk and calls a friend for a ride.
You want to grab a couple of your things?
Yes, please.
Go ahead. Go ahead and do what you gotta do. I'm gonna do an inventory search of your car once you finish taking out what you want to take out.
What's the inventory?
So an inventory search is when I go through your car, for instance, say like you had $15,000 in the trunk of this car right now, and you taking it tow it and it's gone.
Yo, I'm in the middle of nowhere, and they taking my car. I gotta take all my stuff out because I don't have anything. So if I lose this is all I got. Y'all keep asking me to move on. Y'all keep telling me one more day. Y'all keep saying everything's gonna get better. Y'all keep saying this, it can't get no worse, it can't get. Like y'all keep saying find the light, find the light, find the light. Where's the light, yo? Like where is the light? Like where is the light, yo? Like where? Like where? You like inspirational conversations? Here we go, bro. Here we go, because I can't take no more. Like I really can't take no more.
When backup arrives at the scene,
Yeah, because she playing the victim. She trying to play the victim to try to confuse the officer so that he doesn't smell the decomposing body. Now think about how egregious, like I said, that is, man. That's feet to be swift to running to mischief. A false witness to speaketh lies. I mean, this is brutal. It's a brutal scene, man.
the officer taps his colleague on the arm and quietly shares that something is very wrong.
Come here for a second.
I'll push it. Yeah, hold up a minute.
Eric, do me a favor. Walk over to the car and just see what you smell. Not drugs or anything, but see if you smell anything other than drugs. Something dead or something.
Did you move in your car?
This way I live at.
Put your head in. No, seriously. I just need to find. I need to know.
I told you
Dead
we're
ass.
straight.
What is this right here?
Huh?
What is this?
A bunch of dirty clothes. A bunch of dirty clothes.
That don't smell like dirty clothes.
Huh?
That don't smell like dirty clothes.
What do you mean? I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you right now. There's a bunch of dirty blankets. What is
Yeah, because she's about to show a bunch of dirty blankets thinking that they just go and put up with that and take that sufficient answer. But, like, it's just like giving them a bullshit answer, right? Kind of like Sapphira. This is the same type of thing that Sapphira did. So when you look at the scripture, right here, Acts chapter 5, verse 7, says, "And it was the space of 3 hours after when his wife, not knowing what was done, came in." So they don't know that we know. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much that Peter knew what was going on. Same thing like the officer. This lady don't know that the officer knows something's seriously wrong. And I don't want to say I think it's funny, but I think it's very odd and strange, you know, how she thinks that it's okay to lie, all right? Because she's going to ultimately get the judgment. So Acts chapter 5, verse number 8. It says, "And Peter answered unto her, Tell me whether ye sold the land for so much. And she said, Yea, for so much. And then Peter said unto her, How is it that ye have agreed together?" Because this was obviously previously discussed, right? "To tempt the Spirit of the Lord. Behold, the feet of them which have buried thy husband are at the door, and shall carry thee out. Then fell she down straightway at his feet, and yielded up the ghost. And the young men came in and found her dead, and carrying her forth, buried her by her husband. And great fear came upon all the church." And that's proof too that church isn't just the building, it's the people. Ecclesia is called out ones. The church is the body of believers. All right. It says, "And upon as many as heard these things." So keep it in mind, the same spirit, man, is here today. Look.
been sitting there for months and months and months and months and months.
You're gonna have to, ma'am, I'm honest, you're gonna have to open that up all the way.
See, he wasn't having it. You're not going to just bullshit me with some bullshit because I know that don't smell like no damn dirty clothes. Everybody done smelled funky, dirty clothes. And that's not what it smelled like, to the officer. And yeah, she's lying for sure.
I'm about to open it up all the way.
Yeah, you have to open it up all the way for me.
Bugs and stuff all over it and everything. Because it's bugs and stuff over it and everything.
I know, but I don't know what it is, though.
The stench is unmistakable, but finding the source of the smell is easier said than done.
Yeah, because maggots gonna get in there. If there's dead bodies, maggots and vultures and stuff like that was created in this world to dispose of dead bodies and animals and dead creatures. Okay, so you got eagles, you got hawks, birds of prey, you've got possums, raccoons. All of these things eat dead flesh. All right, that's why you're not supposed to eat them. And that's what smells, those maggots.
Whatever is inside is buried beneath endless layers of plastic trash bags.
Literally ripping through all the bags so we can see all the dirty stuff. I don't think a guilty person would be doing it like this, bro. If I take all my stuff out, where am I gonna?
I just need this right here is drawing my attention to it, so I need to see it.
I know.
Just feel it.
That's why I'm trying to show you.
No.
I'm with you.
What happened?
No, I'm just telling him, giving him some advice.
Okay. I'm telling you, you're just gonna find a bunch of dirty blankets.
Yeah, but I didn't need this.
That's how thoroughly she wrapped that body up premeditatedly to pretty much cover up that body of that kid or those kids, because there's there's a 5-year-old and I think like a 3-year-old in there, and that's disgusting, man. That's like I said, man. There's levels to this thing, man. Let's just go back to Proverbs. I know you won't watch the video, but like I said, you could just see the video yourself. Because it's not about that right now. It's about the lesson. So the lesson is Proverbs 6 and verse number 16. These 6 things doth the Lord Yahweh hate. Yea, 7 are an abomination unto him. A proud look. So somebody who's proud in doing their evil, proud of their wickedness, which with her, that's not really the case right here. She's just a liar and a killer and a wicked killer. So a lying tongue, that's her. And hands that shed innocent blood. And that's her. Because them kids is not even at the age of accountability. They're not, they're little children, all right? So they not held all to the higher standard like a grown person would be. And that's facts. That's why they don't charge children as adults. Because they did it in their youth. Which, they're going to not be on the same level as a person who has understanding. Who knows what they're doing is wrong, So verse number 19, it says, a false witness that speaketh lies. Let me go back to 18. A heart that deviseth wicked imaginations. That's her. Feet that be swift and running to mischief. That's her. A false witness that speaketh lies. Definitely her. And he that soweth discord among brethren. Okay, so yeah, that's all her. And she didn't give a damn, really. And then one mistake she made was saying that, I'm going to be on the news tomorrow anyway. So that is a little bit prideful, actually. So, but the majority of this here, she's just not taking accountability. And that's what makes these cops so pissed off later.
I need to know what that smell is.
I am. I'm about to show you.
Nicole turns to the officer for help, and he carefully begins cutting through the thick layers with a knife.
You gotta get all the way through to the dirty pissy clothes.
Why you got all these black?
She's still confident because she knows how thoroughly she wrapped that up. Probably in the event that she would get pulled over, nobody's going to sit there and go through all of that. She's going to make it so thorough, that's what she did, which is bugged out, man.
Huh?
Why you got all these blankets?
Because we stay in hotels, from the hotel to the car. Like, I can even get the hotel.
No. You can finish it. I was just curious.
Oh, yeah, I can even get to the hotel receipt for you.
Okay.
They want
You ain't gotta go through that. I was just curious.
to keep finding blankets.
I ain't got one place to keep on.
Oh, you can keep finding them.
What?
You see them right there. As soon as you open the suit,
What?
huh?
Keep finding what?
Oh yeah, 'cause as soon as you open it, you gonna find them.
Let's stand on the front of this car and make sure she don't go nowhere.
After cutting through multiple layers of trash bags, officers finally uncover a black suitcase.
Just open the suitcase and we can be good after that.
There's more blankets still. Can you cut it from here?
Can you cut it one more time?
And this is what smells, Rita.
What is that?
Huh?
What is that?
Dirty thing?
No. Pull it out. Pull it.
Dirty thing from my husband.
Wagner's Lane, stay on West Side.
That up. Open that up. What the f? Get the f in! Put your hands up! Don't you
Man, she thought she was gonna run from police officers in some flip-flops and get away. Crazy, man. So she knew the whole time what was going on. Look at this again. This is madness, bro.
What? Open that up. Open that up. What the f? Get the f in! Put your hands up! Don't you Turn over right now! You're under arrest! Don't you move! Don't you move! Put your hands behind your back! Put your hands behind your back!
See, and these cops are super professional, you know. In all the cases of so-called police brutality or whatever, this is the one where, you know, ultimately would require the death penalty for what she did. You know, of course, there's a process for that, but I mean, clearly, you know, you could see the intent there, what's going on, the lies. This woman would ultimately, in the ancient world, be put to death for this crime. She ultimately, just spoiler alert, she gets life in prison for what she did. So she gets to live, you know, after beating these two children, which is bugged out.
What I do?
What the f?
It's not mine.
What the f?
Beating them to death, by the way.
What the f?
What I do? What I do?
Get me on the head!
This nigga said, what she do? What did you do? You're rolling around with a murderer, and you probably responsible for this too. All right? Because that's what it is. You wouldn't be hanging with them. That's why the scripture says, and this is a classic example of Proverbs 13 and 22. I think it's 13 and 20 or 13 and 22. Say a companion of fools shall be destroyed. So if you wasn't rolling around with this non-believing demon, you wouldn't have got the judgment that this non-believing devil got. Okay? Which is ultimately getting hauled off to the pokey. Right? Which is the slammer.
Now!
41110 direct, Eastern Boulevard and Wagner's Lane, stay on West Side.
I don't want to hear it! I don't want to hear it! Get
She says she didn't do nothing, y'all.
up! On your feet! Roll over! Sit on your butt! Stand up!
Deviation on the channel.
You don't need that.
We got two in custody right now, but we need a supervisor.
Please don't. No, please
I
don't.
swear to God, if you move, so help me!
Please not arrest her. Please don't arrest her. She don't have anything to do with
Please
nothing.
direct on that.
She really don't have anything to do with nothing. I will give y'all every name
2357.
to everybody.
I don't want to hear it.
Please don't arrest her.
With both women in custody, the officers struggle to process the horror they've just witnessed.
No, stay, hey, no. Calm down. Calm down, relax.
Back up.
Have her sit down.
Sit down. Sit down. I am.
Relax. No. Listen, I need you to calm down. I need you to calm down. I'm trying. No, I need you to focus. Listen, calm down. I need you to focus. Focus on her. Hey, get over there with her.
See, I couldn't do that job. I'm good on that. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to uphold the statutes of Babylon the Great, a.k.a. America. This place is cooked and finished. All right? And they don't make enough money. $32 an hour is chump change compared to what they have to do on a day-to-day basis and the calls that they got to go on, because they got to uncover dead bodies, demons, liars, people who are killers, murderers. Like you don't want to be involved in that. You know what I mean? And especially some of the wicked ass rules of Babylon the Great, which are egregious, which aren't even really offenses unto the Lord. Some laws are not offenses unto the Lord. You got to sit there and uphold that? Nah, man. Get the hell up out of here.
Put your mask on. Put your mask on.
Put your mask on. Mask up.
We're under arrest.
Gloves, everything.
Everybody should have gloves and a mask on.
What,
Man, yo,
what's in there, bro?
it's a baby, yo.
Come on. Please. Relax, bro. I need you to breathe. Good instincts, okay?
Imagine trying to sleep at night after you see some shit like that. That dude was scarred for life from dealing with this bullshit, man. You know, so wait, you know, if this is your first time watching the channel, repent. You know, I want to really just go into one thing, to the interrogation of this lady. So these are the kids that ultimately she killed. Right there.
She was unable to care.
She killed these two children right here, man. She beat the one on the left. A 7-year-old beat her to death. Well, she called discipline. And then the one on the right, she beat him to death too. And she called that playing. She was playing with him, which we know that's not the case, obviously, you know, based on all of these things that's going on. You know, so she ultimately confesses to all of this right here.
Yeah, they so selfish and so wrong. You know, that's what they said. Now I'm not talking anymore. So much they thought they were actually mine.
This is where that voodoo came in. I think this is voodoo here.
While Nicole earlier stated she was living in her car, investigators located a hotel where she'd recently been staying. In the room, they find 2 stuffed animals, as well as 2 rose bears, one blue and one pink, with ribbons around their necks that read, "Always and Forever."
I think they're like memorial, like that's what it seems like.
That's why that might be some type of voodoo killing or something like that. Because she was that African lady, and I'm not sure if they was doing voodoo, man. Because that kind of lines up. I'm not sure, you know.
Always and Forever. The website though, and then have all kinds of different ones, but even with the little ribbon. We just make some more ribbon. Is it a boy and a girl? Yeah. Is that for them?
Yeah, they said it was morbid, right? Is that for them, the bears? It's like they killed them and put the bears that says "Always and Forever," like it was some type of sacrifice or memorial for them. So that's mad wicked, man. Now, I know you brothers are pissed off, all right? As you should. This is the reason why you need to fear the Lord. Because it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. This lady definitely going to get sentenced. She's definitely going to end up getting sentenced, man. And even the text messages, you know, she going to confess here to what's going on.
Infrequently. She asked several times to see them, eager for them to meet their new sibling. However, Deshelle claims Nicole blocked her from seeing them. Now, for the first time, Nicole begins to explain the reason why, beginning with what happened to her niece, Jocelyn.
It was really an accident.
Okay, what happened?
This is a lie. This is a lie, too, by the way. She's going to lie right here. She trying to say it's an accident so she could try to get out of it again.
I gave her a beating.
I can't hear you. What?
I gave her a beating.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next thing I know, she just wasn't saying anything or nothing or nothing. Like,
now, you know how much force to apply to kill somebody who's 7. You know how much force it would take. So that's just lies, because like I said, if that was a mistake, right? What about the other child? Would she say she was just playing with him? That's a lie. That doesn't line up. Because why would both of them die in your care unless you killed them, all right? One of them got mistakenly beaten too hard, and then the other one was playing him, got killed too at the same time? Snick is lying, B. You just lying.
Okay. So you gave her a beating? And then she was not responsive anymore?
Like, it was mistakes. Like, I took care of them children so good. Like, it was a mistake. Like, I just was trying to discipline.
Yo, I can't watch this no more, man, because I'm getting pissed off. And I know the investigator's getting pissed off, too. But he got to hold his composure to get all this on tape to put this lady away. And ultimately, yeah, she did end up going away and did end up, like I said, you could go and watch up all of this if you want to sit through it. But it's a little bit morbid. But yeah, she even created a GoFundMe account for these kids and raised money, man. Help me put my babies to rest. What a demon, man. Bro, this is next level demon. Like, that's mine, bro. Being the judge in this case, like, if there wasn't a death penalty, man, I mean, just giving them life